Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pillar to Post. And featuring today is RWO Super Show. The main event. The ruler of the Wasteland title is on the line. Wolf Tirgaviste will defend his title against the #1 contender, Gierolf. But let's get into the first match on the card. Bastage finally makes his long-awaited return, and he'll be taking on the Savior, along with Leviathan in his corner. In a triple threat match to crown the next #1 contender to the Empress title, Rebel Outlaw will be facing not only Hecate, but Cheyenne. And then, in a knockout brawl, the 7th Circle of Hell Championship title is on the line. Fred Starr challenges Ulf Hefner. Let's see if the Impact player can prevail, or Ulf Hefner just has a little bit more might than one half of Valhalla Rising. And then tag team action. Abigail Cougar Hayden, along with Mystic Pain, they will be taking on the Damsels of Dirt, your Amazon Tag Team Champions, Leia and Lavita. And then, more tag team titles on the line as the Lords of War. That is Lord Sourfang Bloodyard and Yeti Bloodyard will be facing, well, the longest running tag teams here in RWO. The Outlaw, that is Matt Outlaw and Ripper Springheel. Match number 6. The #1 contender to the Empress title, Laika, the Lone Wolf of the Wasteland, will be taking on Diana. And then we will go into our main event. Yes, Wolf Tirgaviste having to defend his title against Gierolf. These two have faced multiple times in the past. Gierolf always managing to rise back up to that #1 contendership ranking and able to secure himself a place to sit upon the throne, perhaps, after tonight. Well, let's get to it, folks. It's game time. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Yes, we already did our show intro. If you're just joining us now, welcome one, welcome all. Glad to have you all here. We're back with RWO Destruction. This is our super show. Mark Caliber, how's it going? The last episode was RWO Ground Zero. Yes, we returned with the new divisions, new show, and hell, what a show it was. Every title on the line, and we seen every title change hands. Now, singles competition, those titles were vacated by the current champions in order to secure their place in a division. Let's see how that fares now that there are legit champions crowned with all the newcomers coming into Ground Zero. And don't forget, if you're watching the replay, if you want to get involved with Ground Zero, there are some opening spots still. You must have a totally new character for this show. See what you guys can concoct. But as I stated up first, Bastage returning at last. You'll be facing Savior. Quite the alliance between Savior and Leviathan. Both men have claimed that they would take over and rule over the entire wasteland. Well, that has not happened for them. Conquered at the end, as always. Tonight, they got quite the work on their hands in Bastage. And speaking of which, the competition is picking up a notch. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of the Porta Potty Empire, he is Bastage. You need to squat? Well, this man will tell you what's up and where to go. Bastard's not the, not the cleanest player in the game. He doesn't believe in playing fair, as he should. You know, once you start playing by rules that have been established by some ruler, well, it always serves to defeat you in the end. So why not go on your own terms? This man's always going out on his own terms. Former ruler of the wasteland, former lords of war. This man is as tough as they come, and he's going to show Savior how tough he truly is. Now, I might not like the man, but hey, that's just me. How's it going, Goddess of Pain? Representing the WPW Network. Yes, I'm on a lot earlier than I normally am, but I've got a busy day. Picking up a new engine for the Mercury today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, currently residing in Bone City, being led to the ring by the Bone King himself, Leviathan. He is Savior. I don't know who he saved in order to secure that name, but I don't see him as my savior. I see him wearing my boot in his ass. That's about all I see in him. Have not seen Savior for quite some time. What a night to return on. And what a man to face in your return to the squared circle. And for those that watch the replay, and if you haven't checked them out yet, check out Goddess of Pain and her WPW show, as well as Commonwealth Wrestling with Mark Caliber. Might also want to check out the Underground Circus with the Wild-Eyed Yeti. Here we go. And a big boot right to the abdomen. Setting up Bastards. Whoa, Fisherman Neckbreaker. Now, I don't know if there is a managerial role that Leviathan is playing here, but we usually see him back in the play of none other than RWO's Wildcat. But right now, what a slam by the Savior. I'm talking about Abigail Hayne. Yes, Leviathan sees her as nothing more than property. Double leg takedown now by the Bastards. Sick and tired of being destroyed here by the Savior. Big back body drop. Not a problem, Goddess. And you definitely want to check out the Amazon Tag Team title match. Mystic Pain, along with Abigail Cougar Hayne, return. And this time they're looking for gold. Here we go, popping up. And a European uppercut by the Savior. A big boot once again to the abdomen. Setting him up big. Brain buster. Showing no mercy are either of these men. But right now, and as far as I've seen, when it comes to a beatdown, Bastage has received his fair share in this matchup. Cougar Night, how's it going? Oh! What a maneuver by Bastage. Could be over. Cougar Knight not liking the sound of the way Leviathan perceives Abigail Hayne here. His most prized possession, as he is well known for stating in the past. But here we go, Dragon Sleeper by Bastage. And if I might not say, or if I might say, he has run a pretty clean match thus far. No low blows, which he's known for. And double knees by Savior. Almost got Leviathan and him confused. A big difference when it comes to their features here. And that Fisherman Neckbreaker once again. Jen Richards, how's it going? Goddess of Pain almost prevailing in her return to the ring, almost capturing that Queen of Darkness, but Firestar, as well as her partner, secured the World Tag Team titles. That was an awesome debut, taken out just bad. The Prophets of Pain, what an impact they made in the women's tag team division. And here we go. Rings of Saturn knotted him up with a crossface. Well, thank you very much, Jen Richards. It's always a pleasure to find someone new in the chat. Pendulum Backbreaker now by Savior. This is our super show. Blaze McCoy in the house. How's it going? And a big wind-up, dropping the elbow right across the neck. Bastage has been suffering like I have never seen him in the ring before. You gotta believe some ring rust has set in. He has taken some time away to heal up some old injuries. Perhaps Bastage should have been training while he was taking that time away. And here we go with the Savior. You don't see this very often from a big... What in the world? I have never seen a big man perform that maneuver. It slightly sickened me. But he definitely paid his dues on the way down. A big crash and burn. Bastage's seen him coming, but the Savior firing back. Got him up, Fisherman Brainbuster. Should be the final moments, but the Savior wants to make sure the locker room hears him. He's got him up. Oh, and into a cutter. Just crucified the Porta Potty King, and it is not over just yet. Somehow, some way, finding those reserves in order to kick out, get his shoulder off, and just barely, I might add. But the Savior far from done now. Big pancake there by the Savior. And a big mistake following that maneuver. And he's going to pay it right here with a big old meaty choke slam. Say goodnight. And we got a 1, 2, and a big kick out. I thought it was over. But you know, I've been wrong on a few occasions. And here we go. Looking to end it. And a big sit-out powerbomb. And now all Sebastian needs to do is pick the bones clean. 1, 2, and another kick out. I can't believe it. Impressive are both of these men. Monsters within the ring. And once again, looking at it here. He's got him up. Could be, yes, the crucifixion of Bastage. We just witnessed it here in RWO 1, 2, and it is over. And what a return to the ring. Hey, Bastage was no slouch. He took a hell of a beating. But in the end, it all comes down to that 1, 2, 3. And tonight was not Bastage's night. The Savior returns, making an impact. Perhaps the locker room's been watching. Perhaps they just counted him out to a lucky draw here. Sad for them, not a draw at all. You're sad panda now, huh? Well, I'll toss you a tissue. You can mop yourself up. You don't need all that paint running there, goddess. Impressive here. Thought it was over with a sit-out powerbomb, but not a fact. And there's the the kick out right at the end there. Xavier able to get his shoulder off and really made a quick comeback after this. Followed up with that crucifixion. Devastating cutter. And not an easy feat, I might add. You're picking up a man like you're going to deliver a power bomb, throwing his ass end out away from you, catching him around the throat. But ladies and gentlemen, it is true. The return of the Savior is a fact. Hey, I will never ever deny a whooping. Just saying. Feels oh so good. Have mercy. But up next, for the #1 contendership to the Empress of the Wasteland title, currently being held by Diana of the Foundation, we've got Kate on the far left. In the middle, front and center, Rebel Outlaw. And then currently #1 in the rankings in the women's division, Cheyenne. Cheyenne has not suffered a loss in a while. Rebel Outlaw, always a fighter to the end, and we all know how vicious Kate is inside that squared circle. Gonna be truly gruesome here. And then you take away all the rules, all the safety netting, and you throw these 3 women into the ring. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. Our next show will be, once again, RWO Ground Zero, featuring whole new wrestlers, whole new divisions, and a whole lot of fight within that ring to be the best. We witnessed Danny Page eking out a win to become the women's, well, I should just say it as she has called it, the Queen of Darkness title, and able to eliminate Goddess as the last woman to be standing. You know there's going to be some bad mojo going on there with Goddess of Pain, and damn if I might not say, Goddess is looking pretty damn evil since her return. Well, I thank you. Thank you that you still have my favorite whip hanging. A constant reminder that you've been kind of sleeping on the job, Goddess. But ladies and gentlemen, oh, have mercy on all your souls. Hailing from whichever the road will take her, she is Rebel Outlaw. A member of the Devil's Advocates, along with her father, Matt Outlaw, Ripper Springheel, the Disciple, as well as Harley Davidson and Charlie Chain. She has formed her own sect within that crew, leading the women of greatness here in Destruction. And when you see the wolf on that big screen, you know there's trouble coming. All hail the Goddess. I say fuck the Goddess. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from the pit, she is Kate. I remember when this woman broke out on the scene here in RWO, what an impact she made, quickly capturing the Empress of the Wasteland title, has captured Tag Team Gold, as well as many other titles here in RWO. An impressive woman to behold within that ring. I can guarantee you one thing, this will not end in a gridlock. There will be a winner standing, and quite possibly it could be this woman here. And now, the final entrant in this triple threat. She is a former Empress of the Wasteland, a former Tag Team Champion, Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from the Badlands, she is Cheyenne. Leader of the band known as the Tribe. Fierce warriors in their own right. Definitely have to watch out for her inside that squared circle. She will put it all out there for you. Extreme Rules. This is going to get crazy and wild quickly. Irish Fire. Well, Jen Richards, if you want to get involved with Ground Zero and Irish Fire wants to get in, drop down a hashtag. I will definitely look her up after the show, add her to the roster. But right now it's Rebel Outlaw taking control in the early start of this matchup. Springboard drop kick on to Kate and a thrust kick. Catching Cheyenne right on the chin. Yes, indeed. Here we go, catching the boot of Cheyenne, sweeping the leg. Rebel Outlaw has done her due diligence. She has faced both these women multiple times. She knows what they bring to the ring. Oh, yes, they do. Our women are the toughest in all of the wasteland. But right now, the power of Hecate is undeniable as she squats and then delivers on the suplex. Pop strikes to the abdomen, double knees to the brain pan. But Cheyenne, the more experienced, utilizing that weight to her advantage, using it as leverage, but could not capitalize. Almost took her head off, did Hecate. This is for your #1 contendership for the Empress of the Wasteland title, folks. Thank you very much, Irish Fire. And we all know the Irish lasses have plenty of fire. Missed that combination. There on the end, did Rebel Outlaw, now gonna pay for it, military press. And there's the European uppercut. But from behind, Cheyenne with a knee to the spine. And this fight is taking us to no man's land. Or, well, no woman's land in this case. Gotta be politically correct sometimes. We don't need butt-herdery. Oh! I don't know what Rebel Outlaw was going for, but that knee caught her square right in the chest. Put her down the hard way. But Kate, ever fearless, going straight after Cheyenne. And here we go. Look at these kicks connecting on Kate. Oh, Jesus. What did I do now, Cougar? And here we go. There's that power of Kate once again. What a suplex. Went for that baseball slide and missed it. Trying to sweep the leg of Rebel Outlaw. Rebel Outlaw knows Kate fairly well. Once upon a time, allies. But that is no longer. Not a problem, Cougar. Not a problem. Big Tito in the house. Big Tito, known as the Blood King on RWO Ground Zero. Made his debut just a couple of days ago. Oh, I'm sorry, Cougar. I am so sorry. Multiple back suplexes, ended with a German suplex. Cheyenne is always fierce in that ring, and that spinning back fist caught Kate. Wow. Yes, Tessa. Tessa and Firestar, your current World Tag Team Champions of Ground Zero. You definitely want to check that out. That was the last episode here on Pillar to Post. And what a hell of a match that was. I did not see just bad going down the way they did. Oh, and a big DDT. Put Cheyenne down the hard way. Well, I could be angry sometimes, Tessa. And yes, that would be me, the Angry Viking, the angriest in all the land. Debut Firestar and Trashy Tessa teaming up to make their debut. Conquered the World Tag Team Champions of Ground Zero. We'll be going and revisiting them in our next episode here on Pillar to Post. And damn, if it ain't a good show. We'll do the rundown of the show in just a little bit. Thank you very much, Big Tito. And yes, I do like to put a little spin on the characters when they arrive here to RWO or Big Dog Wrestling. Give them a slight different look, as you will see when you witness Goddess. And look at this combination here by Cheyenne and a big shoulder block. Putting Kate down. Is it enough, though? 1, 2, and a big kick out by Kate. Spinning back fist now by Rebel Outlaw. Kate trying to take. Woo! Well, she did more than take. She put the woman down. Here we go. 1, 2, and hit it. No, I thought it was over. Rebel Outlaw has been seeking another match with Diana for so long. I thought it was her night, but Kate got her shoulder up and now running into trouble with Cheyenne. And Cheyenne is not leaving anything up to chance. Here we go. Oh! Wasted Souls connects. And here's the cover. And 1, 2. Oh, and she kicked out. Even stunned was her Kate. It is unbelievable. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Tessa. I know what it means to be busy. And today's a busy one. I'm taking a little bit of time in order to do this show. I've got work on my 53 Merc to do yet, and then I'm picking up a new motor for it. We're making it into a true hot rod. And what better way to make a Ford better than putting a small block Chevy into her? Oh, ha, 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 ha. And a big knee strike push Cheyenne down hard. The cover, but Rebel Outlaw right there to break it. Oh, I'm a yeller. And here we go. That infamous backbreaker that pays the dividends. Oh, my goodness. Kate just stole the win. And she will be the #1 contender. Oh, and here's something I just realized. Now that Kate is next in line, if Laika is able to defeat Diana for the Empress of the Wasteland title, it will be sister versus sister. Oh, this is bad mojo right there. Bad mojo, bad juju, whatever you want to call it, folks. It is going to get ugly. Unbelievable matchup here between these three superstars. And they are superstars, legends in their own rights. They've been here for years now. But ladies and gentlemen, she is your new #1 contender to the Empress title and the throne. She is Kate. And you gotta believe Gierolf is watching closely from the locker room. He wants gold to start returning to the pack. And the Crimson Fang love a lot of gold. Oh, that's good to hear, Jen Richards. When you make that decision, you just shoot me the hashtag for your character. I will look her up, and we will bring her into the show. You're new to the show, you get a debut match right after signing on our following show. Now, we do have the next show already scheduled, already booked, so it will be the following show. But up next, the 7th Circle title is on the line. Taking one step closer to hell is your Viking here. And the Impact player for Red Star as he faces the 7th Circle champion, Ulf Hefnar. Ulf Hefnar, a member of the Crimson Fang. And he doesn't plan on letting go of that title anytime soon. But the Impact player is not, well, he's not new to facing giants of the ring. And Ulf Hefnar is nothing short of being a giant here in RWO. Goddess loves to drag a lot of people around and doesn't give them a choice in the matter, and usually ends up being pleasurable, even if there are whips and chains involved. Just saying. And yes, I do like to take time out of commentating to enjoy the chat there and communicate with you guys. But ladies and gentlemen, this is for the 7th Circle of Hell title. And it will be under knockout rules. There's nothing wrong about being on a leash. It's only when she hog-ties you and wants to use a baseball bat as a butt plug. That's when you run into troubles there, Tito. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger. He's one half of Valhalla Rising. The Impact player, Fred Starr. Fred Starr, a legend here in RWO. He's been with us for years. Has made plenty of impacts here in his career of RWO. Let's see if he can make an impact when he faces the giant within the Wolf Pack. Battles it out alongside the angry Viking himself. Former Lords of War, lost it to the Bloodyard Clan. Let's see if he can make up for that tonight. And now, he hails from the pit. He is your 7th Circle champion, Ulf Hefner. And yes, I am told he is the Hugh Hefner of the Wasteland. Hell, we have seen a couple of his boys debut on Ground Zero already. This man makes his rounds like Olmar Wolf does in the old hen houses. No, I could not see the butt plug comment. I do apologize. I do not have my PC on. I was working fast to get this out to you so that way I could get to work on the things that need to be done around here. But I find I spend too much time away from doing these live streams, and I miss it like hell. So why not a midday match card? Who doesn't like it? And that's what it's all about right here. And it is going to be a match that tests both these men. Can Fred Starr knock out the champion? Or is he going to be knocked out by Ulf Hefner? And if you look at the size, there's plenty of size disadvantage going to Fred Starr. He has wandered the wastelands for a long time to toughen back up. And tonight he will be truly tested against this man. Son of the legendary Olmar Wolf. That wolf pack, you know, has grown a lot stronger since this man stepped onto the scene. Knockout rules. Let's get her on. And here we go. Oh, went in for a kick to the ribs, but got caught by the big man. And Ulf Hefner shows no mercy when he grabs a hold of your neck. Fred Starr quickly returning, kicking the big man off, and sets him up. Oh! Went for that knockout punch right there, but a pump kick lays out the Impact player. Who doesn't love the rise of Fred Starr here in RWO? But right now, he ain't rising at all. Ulf Hefnar's just trashing him in the corner here. Combination punches. And now that full Nelson slam combination. And the big man ain't done yet. There's the knee strike. No remorse given by Ulf Hefnar. But under the ring quickly. Yes, there are no rules in a knockout. You knock your opponent out with whatever you get your hands on. Oh, and right now it's the table. There's Ulf Hefnar. He just experienced some wood, probably for the first time in his career. Fred Starr going back for a second shot, now tossing Ulf Hefnar in. That is definitely a way to weaken up your opponent. Use some weapons to your advantage, but a clothesline dumps the Impact player back outside. And Ulf Hefnar not allowing him to rest, sliding underneath that bottom rope. Going straight back to work on Fred Starr. Elbow to the midsection now. The Impact player seeing that the barricade was looming near. And now back in control by Short-Lived. Throwing hands with Ulf Hefnar is not the smartest thing in the world you ever want to do. And there's the scoop up on a knee right to the chin. Staggering Ulf Hefnar, breaking the hold. Allowing, whoa! Short arm clothesline went nowhere. And now throwing hands once again. This time able to stagger the man enough. Front face lock applied. Another clothesline only managed to stagger Ulf Hefnar. Big boot to the abdomen. And back to work, and there it is, the thrust kick. Caught him square on the chin, but still Ulf Hefnar will not fall. Fred Starr devastated by that clothesline. And Ulf Hefnar, once he gains that upper hand, he does not relinquish it. And look at this, old school bitch slapping going down. But a jawbreaker. And here we go, still not able to fell that big red oak tree. Fred Starr, though, a man on fire, will not stop. You want to talk about heart? Fred Starr probably has the biggest heart here in RWO. And finally the short arm clothesline connects true. Puts the big man down. And now throwing hands once again. Fred Starr has always been impressive in that ring. If he can beat Ulf Hefnar, what a way, what a feat that would be. And how many rungs would he climb up the ladder? As you know, this man wants to be the ruler of the wasteland in his lifetime. Another round in shots with those forearms. And a clothesline trying to break the back of the Impact player. Ulf Hefnar. Perhaps one of the most dangerous wolves you can ever step in the ring with. They're right now being schooled by the veteran. What a combination. Well, once again, Ulf Hefnar taking the reins back in his hands. Can Fred Starr become the 7th Circle of Hell champion? That is a question that will be answered here this afternoon on RWO Super Show. And we've got blood, folks. And you know the Wastelanders love to see the blood flow. They know that the Wasteland will be quenched of its thirst. And we will party and celebrate that blood after the show. But right now, looking to make the man weak, torquing on that massive neck. Is it enough? He's got Ulf Hefnar set up. The suplex. Cradle to your grave, and it is over. Fred Starr's done it. I don't know how he did it, but he has done it. And you know Gierolf is not going to be happy. The Wolves just captured the #1 contendership to the ruler, or the Empress of the Wasteland title. And now they have lost the 7th Circle of Hell title to this man. Ladies and gentlemen, your new 7th Circle of Hell champion. He is Fred Starr. And as always, the man knows how to make an impact. Excuse me? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a special announcement here. On our next RWO Destruction show, there will be an eye for an eye match. Yes, Yeti Bloodyard has just challenged Fred Starr, and it will be for the 7th Circle of Hell title. And he wants the eye of Valhalla Rising's Impact player. That is not a good deal here for Fred Starr. And perhaps I can be at ringside to assist this man come our next show. Oh, we're not done yet, Tito. We are not done. We got so much more to work through. Up next, the Amazon Warriors Tag Team titles. The Damsels of Dirt are on the right. There's Leia and Lavita, and on the left, Abigail Cougar Hain, the Wildcat of the Wasteland, and her tag team partner, Mystic Pain. Hashtag WNAW. Awesome. Let me quickly write that down so I do not forget it. And her name is Irish Fire. There we go, folks. There we go. Irish Fire will be debuting on our next episode of Ground Zero. We will make room for her. She will be added to the mix. I love to give the new people a debut, and hopefully it's memorable. Hell, Firestar and Tessa made a hell of an impact when they joined Ground Zero. Now, those shows are run a little bit differently here than RWO Destruction and Big Dog Wrestling. We do have a ranking system within certain divisions. We have the tag divisions, of course. We have the World Division. We have the King of the Ring Division. We have the Women's Queen of Darkness Division, as well as the Women's Tag Division. So, Irish Fire will make a pleasant addition to the show. But just give me a second, folks. I got to switch something off. For some reason, my television decided to come on. Oh, what an entrance! Thank you very much, Goddess. Thank you very much. I had a lot of pleasure making a lot of these grapplers. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, your number one contenders. Abigail Cougar Hain. Mystic Pain. They are majestic. Just like my beard, folks. Oh, the majestic beard is coming in nice and full once again. Yes, I did shave it all off. And a little special announcement here, since it is a Amazon Tag Team title match. Next month, I am able to do something I didn't think I'd be able to do. I'll be walking my oldest daughter, Samantha, down the aisle, and she will be getting married September 5th. Yes, indeed. I'm a man of few wants, and to see my children happy, that is my number one want in this world. And Damn it if I ain't proud of her and her man. Thank you very much, Goddess. Thank you very much, Tito. Should be a hell of a matchup. In singles competition, these women are as tough as they come. You put them together, they get the job done. Right now, they've got a big job on their hands. Leia, Lavita, the Damsels of Dirt, your Amazon Tag Team Champions, have arrived. And they have been undefeated thus far. A big, big job on the hands of Mystic Payne and Abigail Hayne. I don't know, I think for the first time, and yes, the Damsels of Dirt have faced many a hard matchup for those titles, but for the first time, I think they are at a disadvantage here. The power, the size, the speed, the agility, it all leans towards these two women. Abigail Cougar Hayne, Mystic Payne, and damn it, if I don't mind saying, they are majestic. Thank you very much, Mark Caliber. Hey, how's it going? And there are your Amazon warriors right there. Leia, Lavita, the Damsels of Dirt. Surprised that their manager is not present in this matchup. Would figure that Dirt would be concerned with them facing the women across the ring from them, but let's get to it. Oh! Swept Abigail, did Leia. And now playing it cautious and paying it off is Lavita, but Mystic Payne firing back. Leaping forearm shot. Leia destroying Abigail Hayne, but rolling out to safety. Abigail not leaving things up to chance. And here we go, straight jacket German on the inside. Unbelievable how intense the Damsels of Dirt can be. Well, I hope for your sake they do, and what a drop kick. Single leg drop kick, dead center of the ring. Put Mystic Payne down. It is a beat down right now at the hands of, well, the Damsels of Dirt here. Raking the eyes now. Dirt's entourage here does not play fair in the least. And there isn't much rules in this matchup besides pinning your opponents or making them submit. Here we go, setting her up. Oh, what a big boot. Took Mystic Payne right out of action. And now, like a vulture perched atop a branch, looking to strike. And a front drop kick connects. And on the far side of the arena, Leia continues the destruction of Abigail Hayne. But finally the Cougar's up on her feet. Mystic tossing Lavita back in the ring here. Oh, and here we go. Submission on the outside. And Lavita with that single leg drop kick once again. I have never seen Mystic Payne or Abigail Hayne at the mercy of their opponents quite like this. And once again, Lavita perched atop. Changed her mind, however. The risk was not worth the reward. Went for the super kick. Dodged it. Did Mystic Payne slide back in. But on the outside, here we go. Hammer locking that arm. Trying to tear it out of socket. He's Leia. And on the inside, Lavita with a brain buster. It is a massacre. Welcome one, welcome all. Abigail finally showing some signs of life, but quickly taken back down by Leia as Lavita continues the destruction of Mystic Payne. Here's a cover, and we got a one, and only a one. Abigail sliding back in. She is tired of getting the short end of the stick here. Oh, and a spear taking her out. Mystic Pain, though, with the power move. The military press into the gourd buster. And now a forearm stagger in the massive size of Mystic Pain. And here we go. Mystic had her up in the cradle. And here we go, cradle to your grave. DDT. Yes, we've got a few variations of that maneuver here in RWO, but they are oh so beautiful. Abigail finally showing her with, oh! And this is not what you want with Abigail Hayne. You gotta stop her, and stop her she does. La Vida put down the hard way with that clothesline. And now a forearm strike. They have the opportunity now. Mystic and Cougar just need to work together. Big clothesline attack. Back elbow. Here's the Irish whip. And a reversal here. Beautiful. Seen her come and did Abigail. And now lay it back in and with another. Oh, a DDT reversal. They had the hell beat out of them at the top of the match here. And now taking over is Majestic. Mystic Pain, the daughter of Goddess of Pain. Abigail Cougar Hayne, the daughter of the legendary Cougar Knight. And this fight's going back to the outside, not a place that's seen its fair share good for Majestic here. But right now they are in control, and they need to stay on top of the damsels of dirt. They need to show they have the heart to become the next Amazon champions. That table coming into play, and that is something that Abigail does not need. Big forearm strike to the abdomen. Abigail here with the reversal. And Mystic Pain getting a good taste of that apron. A hell of an intense encounter between these four women, leaving nothing on the table. There will be no disputing who wins. Deep arm drag on the far end by Leia, but La Vida still in control of Mystic Pain. La Vida has definitely made her rounds here in RWO. She was a member of the Crimson Fang Wolfpack, a member of the White Claw Wolfpack, a member of the Howling, and now a strong member of the Damsels of Dirt. Well, that big forearm strike by Abigail Hayne. And you know she had her fists loaded up with those brass knuckles. Mystic stepping back in, stomping on the legs. And here we go. Oh! Out of nowhere. Abigail needs to keep fighting. Here we go with a cover. But there's La Vida with the break. And now chopping away at the back. The Damsels of Dirt. Like I stated, probably the most intense women's tag team we have ever seen. And she just crashed and burned the outside, but from behind. Missile drop kick. A glancing blow to Abigail. Mystic Pain still down and out on the far side of the ring. Indeed, four legendary women in one ring, you gotta love it. But making a woman tap out on the outside of this match, not gonna get you a win. Mystic finally showing some signs of life, but look at this waistlock takedown. Jawbreaker now by Mystic Pain as La Vida continues to work over Abigail Hayne. I can't pick a winner at this point. They have been lethal. But all four women, they have been given every single ounce of sweat. They have been bleeding here. This is what they love to do, and that is fight. And they have shown the entire locker room and the entire people in attendance they have fight. And here we go. 1, 2, and a kick out by Leia. La Vida now racing in the ring, seeing her sister of dirt in trouble. Drop kick, breaking the hold of Mystic Pain, and a knee strike puts her on the outside. La Vida now going back out to Abigail Hayne. Abigail waiting in anticipation for her, but falling to the might of the Damsels of Dirt. What a union this has been with Leia and Lavita. And we got two and another kick out and a strong kick out by Mystic Pain. Leia driving the face of Abigail Hayne into the corner. Here we go. Triangle armbar locked in. Are we going to see Mystic Pain tap out? It's over. And yet again, the Damsels of Dirt destroy the competition. Well, pop, straight shot right to the jaw by Abigail Hayne. Unbelievable. What kind of match this turned into. You see a tap there by Abigail, but it did not count. It had to be dead center of the ring. You can be assured that these women will be facing each other again in the near future. Wow. But ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending Amazon Tag Team Champions, Leia, Lavita, they are the Damsels of Dirt. Oh, I bet you did, Goddess. I bet you did. Man, I wanted to trip someone up just for the sake of getting involved. Impressive win, but perhaps the toughest win that these two women have had. They definitely had to work for it. Mystic Pain and Abigail Hayne did not come down and take them lightly, but from one tag team title to another. The Lords of War titles are on the line. Your champions are on the right. Lord Sourfang Bloodyard and the legendary Wild-Eyed Yeti Bloodyard. Father and son mixing it up with the oldest tag team we've got running the ropes here. Matt Outlaw and Ripper Springheel. They are the Devil's Advocates. As a match I would like to see again, Abigail Hayne as well as Mystic Pain joining forces once again to take on the Damsels of Dirt. It seems to be in the cards. Up next, the men, or I should say the Yetis, that destroyed Valhalla Rising and their rise here in the tag division. The Bloodyards coming in to take no mercy. Well, we all know Matt Outlaw and his legendary presence here in RWO, Ripper Springheel. Diabolical, demented even. Not as demented as, well, demented was, but you know what I'm saying. I think Ripper's more on the verge of being psychotic. Well, let's see if Goddess of Pain can do what her daughter failed to do, and that is capture gold on Ground Zero. She came close. Oh, so close. But close, well, that just don't cut it. But what a fierce tag team that Abigail as well as Mystic Pain created. You see a lot in their future here in the Amazon division. But up next, the number one contenders to the Lords of War titles. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Outlaw, Ripper Springheel. They are the Devil's Advocates. Tough as nails as these two are, I don't know if they can get the job done, but ladies and gentlemen, they are your Lords of War, the Himalayan High Lord himself, Yeti Bloodyard, and the Lord of the Himalayas. He is Lord Sourfang Bloodyard. They are the Bloodyard crew, folks. You love Misery Pete. She is doing the Mystic character now. She is a bit like me. Well, that is cool to hear. Cool to hear. Now the Lords of War title are on the line. Some heavy hitters here in the Devil's Advocates. We all know that Matt Outlaw is near the pinnacle of where he needs to be to take on the Ruler of the Wasteland title. But tonight it's all about capturing, or I should say recapturing, the Lords of War titles. And they got to go through these two big men. Well, maybe. I had to take a lot of time off. My shows have been sporadic, to say the least. But I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. See if I can get that job done. Let's see if we can get these viewerships back up and have some good old fun. And that's what it's all about, folks. Well, Lord Sourfang starting this off, and Sourfang is not a slouch in that ring. Debuted here not long ago in a flatliner, taking out Matt Outlaw quickly. Matt Outlaw, though, not one to rest on his laurels, folks. No, coming back with a clothesline, but a back body drop. And Sourfang misses that spinal tap. I thought he was taking the control, but the side Russian leg sweep definitely put him on his ass. Firing back with that shoulder block, and so far, this has been back and forth. Move for move, trading holds is Matt Outlaw and Sourfang. We got a fan favorite in the Goddess here. Loves her some Matt Outlaw. And there we go. Right into the boots of Ripper Springheel. Ripper, a wily veteran of RWO. Not afraid to mix it up with big men. You can see he does not show any mercy. Does not pull a punch. And going for that old school Gourd Buster. You gotta love that name, Gourd Buster. It's like popping a pumpkin wide over your knee, you know? Just watch that belly burst. But right now, looking to burst the dreams of Ripper Springheel is Sourfang Bloodyard. And here we go. Oh! What a knee strike! And doing the smart thing, going and taking in Papa Yeti. Yeti, a storied history here in RWO. Became the Emperor of the Wasteland and got bored and simply just walked away. Didn't want the throne anymore. But he has done a lot of big things inside RWO. Ended the career of Mordred Nightwalker, breaking that man's body and spirit. Unbelievable. And here we go, vicious clothesline by Ripper. Putting the Yeti down, and this is where you want to keep all 7'4" of Yeti. But keeping him down for long is harder, well, is easier said than done, I should say. Wise choice. Wise choice, Goddess. Here we go, firing back, though. Went for the Polish hammer, but ducked under it. There's the belt clap. And the clothesline went nowhere. Sorry, I've got the hiccups once again. But Ripper Springheel able to come back. And this is where he wants Yeti. He wants to cut off the ring from Sourfang. They want to weaken Yeti. And what a way to weaken him. Look at the air that Yeti took there. And reaching out for that tag is Sourfang. He does not like seeing his pappy in this much trouble. And right now, Yeti is in a whole world of trouble. A blatant chokehold, and as you can see, our referees don't care for the rules either. Burying that knee deep into the back. Reefing on the throat, the neck. Trying to snap the back and the neck of Yeti. And you ain't going to be able to do that. Look at those muscles on Yeti alone. This man is the definition of peak human conditioning. Once again, reaching out for that tag. And a clothesline stops Yeti in his tracks. Matt Outlaw has proven to be a devastating man inside that squared circle, folks. Multiple-time Lord of the Wasteland champion. The longest reigning 7th Circle of Hell champion in RWO history. And now looking to capture the singles gold. The ultimate goal in becoming the ruler of the Wasteland. Welcome one, welcome all. I see 8 in the chat. Say hi. How you doing? I'll shout out your name if you are new to the channel. And here we go. Low drop kick to the ribs. And they are doing a great job of cutting this ring off from Yeti and Sourfang. 1. And Sourfang breaking the hold at 1. And working together now, the Outlaw and Ripper working together. Working over the ribs, the body of Lord Sourfang. Doing the smart thing, the kid going back to the apron. And here we go. Ripper spring heel with a lethal vertical suplex. And anything consisting of lifting Yeti up in the air is lethal to the big man. Crushing the face now, and there's the knee right to the spine. Love how well these two men work together. The Devil's Advocates, they are the definition of tag team wrestling. But right now, it's Yeti back in control. This is something the Devil's Advocates did not want. And you can see Matt Outlaw trying to get Ripper back up on his feet, and it seems like it's done the trick. He's caught him. The Iron Claw locked in. Can he get him up? Yes, he can. Just ripped him. 1, 2. We got new Lords of War. Unbelievable. They had a plan. And they brought that plan to fruition. They cut the ring off from Lord Sourfang and Yeti Bloodyard. I didn't see it happening. But what a fight these legends brought to the ring. There's the Irish whip, that low drop kick to the ribs. And you know that did damage right there. Probably cracked a rib of Yeti Bloodyard. But every move that Yeti does in that ring is high impact. And it just wasn't able to come to, well, to the ending he sought. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, once again, they are your Lords of War. Matt Outlaw, Ripper Springheel. They are the Devil's Advocates. And the Bikers of the Wasteland rejoice once again as they rule the roads here in this desert dune we call the Wasteland. Impressive. Congratulations go to Matt Outlaw and Ripper Springheel, once again Lords of War. But this is our first main event of this Super Show. The Empress of the Wasteland title is on the line. Diana, a member of the Foundation led by Wolftier Gavishte, is your Empress of the Wasteland. Leica, the Huntress, the Lone Wolf, here in RWO. She wants gold and she wants it back. What a statement this would make to the Crimson Fangs, that they got rid of her and she is the new Empress. Well, we'll see. I think Tito meant to say, way to go, guys, but he just went, what the fuck, guys? Hey, I flub my words all the time. You'll hear it throughout the broadcast. like probably the most decorated woman here in RWO history. Well, besides the woman who raised her, I'm talking about Minerva. Minerva, the new women's world champion on Big Dog Wrestling, bringing the gold back to Ruthless Inc. Drum Monkey's in the house. How's it going? Oh, I know they would, but the Shadow Monkeys, well, you never know what happens. There could be some trades made when it comes to the roster of Big Dog Wrestling and RWO. And seeing as the Shadow Monkeys already conquered the tag division within Big Dog Wrestling, I could see a trade happening. But up next, this is for the Empress of the Wasteland title and throne. Making her way down the ring from God knows where. She is the Huntress. She is Laika. What the fuck is a Shadow Monkey? It is a combination of Shadow Press and Drum Monkey. And don't forget the A, as in Rob Machete. Like one of the, well, I've said this time and time again throughout the show, I don't think we have any weak grapplers here in RWO. But I'd have to say she is probably the most experienced within that ring. Not only being trained by Minerva, but then being trained by Olmar Wolf, as well as all the wolves within the pit. This woman knows what it takes to be Empress of the Wasteland. She knows what it takes to be a champion as a whole. This woman is a former badass legend. She is a former Empress and Queen of the Wasteland. She is a former Amazon champion, and God knows what else she will accomplish here in RWO. But ladies and gentlemen, bow down. Get on your knees. She is your Empress of the Wasteland. Representing the Foundation, she is Diana. I've quickly become a fan favorite of Diana. She has won matches that I never thought she would ever win here. An acting bodyguard of Wolf Tirgavishte, and Wolf Tirgavishte let her loose upon the locker room, took it by storm, and now your Empress of the Wasteland. She is undeniable within that squared circle. Yes, indeed, under that moniker, you guys are three-time tag team champions. Impressive. It seems like the competition is lacking when it comes to Big Dog Wrestling and the Shadow Monkeys. And there's your number one contender right there. She won that spot. And I think it surprised the entire Wolfpack. But she has got some tough competition here. And that's what it's all about. Competition. Earning your spot, following through, and becoming the best here in the Wasteland. And right now, that title states that Diana is the best. And there are all the medallions from former Empresses of the Wasteland. Legends of this game. You've seen Goddess's name all over that title. But here we go, firing in hot. Oh! Charged in with a headbutt. What the hell? But firing back. Corkscrew, dragon leg whip, and now a well-placed boot right across the breastises. But a jawbreaker staggering the number one contender. Went in for that charging battering ram once again. And as you can see, paying for it is Diana. But not for long. Here we go. Cradle suplex there, or as you like to call them, teardrop suplex. Yes, your name is all over that title. Still a goddess medallion on that title. Once those medallions were filled, those spots were forever locked in. They are legends of RWO. Those names will never vanish, ever. Here we go, now working on the leg. Trailer hitch here by the Empress of the Wasteland. Diana locking it in deep, but too close to the ropes. The referee called for the break. And now I guess you want to do the running man, huh? Or, I'm sorry, running woman. Jesus. Irish whip now. The Empress. Oh, got caught with that Uranagi. And this is what you got to watch out when facing Laika. She is not known as the Huntress for nothing. Yes, that is what it used to be called. Now it's called like the Brock Lock and whatever else you want to call it. But when it was started, it was called the trailer hitch. And here we go. Off the ropes. Big knee strike into that swinging neck breaker. A fluid combination there. And now looking to make a bitch tap out. Diana locked in deep. And there's the power of the Empress of the Wasteland. Oh, I do apologize. German suplex now by the champion. Yeah, when Brock started using it, that's when they started changing the name to the Brock Lock. But back in the day, it was known as the trailer hitch. But right now, locked in deep. But a quick reverse. No, the referee called for the break there. Too close once again. The Empress, she knew better than this. Now taking a bit of a time out for all her subjects here in the Wasteland. Not a smart tactic when you are facing the likes of the Huntress. Front face lock now by Diana. Setting her up. Oh, here we go. Whoa, what a suplex. Tangled her up good. And here we go. Triangle arm bar, but once again, too close to the ropes. I don't know. She might be too excited. She's not using her whereabouts well. Her positioning is all off tonight is the Empress, and that could be her downfall. And once Laika gets going, there is no stopping her. Massive clothesline combination coming your way. Charging in, and there we go. Put the Empress down. Off the ropes. Leaping clothesline connects. I've always been a fan favorite of Laika. She has been a ball of fire since joining our ranks here. That triangle arm bar, lethal as they come. Rolling the side of that stomp. And here we go, switching it up now. Back suplex of her own. Locking in the waist lock. Could be a German. Yes, it is. Well, I always look forward to a whooping, but promises are promises. It doesn't become fun unless I'm a whoop man. And if I'm not a whoop man, well, it just ain't fun. Triangle arm bar locked in. Can Laika hold on? Indeed, she can, overpowering the Empress here. And what a feat it would be for Laika to become your new Empress of the Wasteland. I believe it would be her third reign as Empress here in RWO. With a drop toe hold. Beautiful comeback. And setting her up. Could be. Here we go. Is that the gory special? And a beautiful reversal by Diana. And now setting her up pump handle style. Hey, you can book me. I'm busy, however, between 4 and 7 tonight. I got a motor to pick up from. Oh no, she did it! Oh my goodness. The Foundation continues their reign. But yes, I've got a motor to pick up for my hot rod. The Wastelander needs its wheels back. Unbelievable. I did not think that anyone could make like a tap like Diana did here. Camel clutch locked in. Sat down deep, torqued down on that, or back on that neck of Laika's. It was all over from there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, bow down to your Empress of the Wasteland. The Foundation continues its rule here in the women's division. Your winner of this match via submission hold, she is Diana. Could almost call her the conqueror of the Wasteland. She has destroyed everyone that has stepped up to her. But up next, she will face another wolf. And this is not a wolf in sheep's clothing, folks. I'm talking about Hecate. She just won the #1 contendership. This could prove to be the downfall of the Foundation's bodyguard. But up next, our main event. Dirty Diana. Up next, the ruler of the Wasteland title is on the line. Wolf Tirgaviste on the right. He is your ruler. And are his days numbered? That is the question that will be answered here in this matchup. The #1 contender, Gierolf, the alpha of the Crimson Fang Wolf Pack. Oh, it's going to be so ugly. 2 out of 3 falls. Can Gierolf finally claim that throne once again? This man has held so many titles in the past, it is unbelievable, but the one that he loves above all others is the ruler of the Wasteland title. Because it shows the entire Wasteland that he is the true alpha, not just of the pit or the Crimson Fangs, but of the entire Wasteland. And right now, you could call, well, Wolf Tirgaviste your alpha of the Wasteland. Has been a long rule for Wolf Tirgaviste. I don't know, this fight's going to be grueling on both men. Let's see who walks away with a big W in their bracket. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as stated, this is for the ruler of the Wasteland title. Get ready to bow down and praise and worship your ruler. 2 out of 3 falls. Oh, let's get her done. Oh, great to hear, Trashy Tessa. I think you fit in perfectly. Already a World Tag Team Champion on Ground Zero. What a debut Trashy Tessa and Firestar had. But up first, oh, ladies and gentlemen, he is your #1 contender to the throne. Hailing from the pit, he is the Alpha Wolf. He is Gierolf. As I like to say, I'm loud and I'm proud. I bring a different kind of intensity to commentary. I enjoy it. I want to have fun with it. Yes, I'm not a very political speaking man. I don't believe in being politically correct at most times, but I do understand that some people are, and they prefer me to do it a certain way. And I try to appease those people. But for the majority part of it, I do as I want. I say what I want. Speaking of doing as he wants and saying what he wants, it's this man right here. Shades of his father, Omar Wolf. This man is outspoken and always in your face. Tess has been dominating everywhere. Well, that's good to know because she dominated the tag division along with Firestar in Ground Zero. What an awesome debut Tessa had. I have never seen a tag team go down that hard before. But ladies and gentlemen, as I stated, bow down and you might as well lick this man's boots clean. He is your ruler of the Wasteland and the leader of the Foundation. He is Wolf Tirgaviste. Well, I don't think anyone minds being dominated by someone like Tessa. I have never run into a woman named Trashy Tessa that looked as good as Trashy Tessa does, and still carry the moniker as Trashy. Two out of three falls there, and you can see the dead center of that. The first champion was none other than Sin. There is a medallion still left open. That will go to Wolf Tirgaviste. Well, we'll have to unravel that story eventually with Trashy Tessa as her career escalates here in RWO. A lot at stake here for the Foundation. They have had an ongoing war with the Wolves, capturing at one time Gierolf, torturing them, trying to learn everything they can from the alpha of the Crimson Fang Wolf Pack. And now tonight, or I should say this afternoon, it's going to get ugly. Will Gierolf get his payback that he's long sought for? Adam Guerin, also a former champion of that title. Same with Blaze McCoy. And here we go. A massive clothesline by the champion. Sweeping the leg, though. Gierolf, not one to lay on his back. Ain't gonna happen. Wolf Tirgaviste, probably the most calculating ruler we've ever had here in RWO. And I might add, he is on the verge of becoming the longest reigning ruler of the Wasteland. A feat that not many have ever had here. But in the near future, he is looking at a huge, huge rival. Yeti Bloodyard has vowed to get his title back, his rulership back. But right now, look at this. Beautiful submission hold, but being able to be broken by the powerful Gierolf. This is our main event, folks, and there it is, the pendulum backbreaker. And if you haven't watched the Wolves in action, you got to really be careful. They weaken the back at all times in their matchups for one explicit reason. That dominating backbreaker that they utilize for all their submission holds. And catching the boot now. Wolf Tirgaviste making a comeback. The corkscrew dragon leg whip. Tweaking the knee a little bit on Gierolf here. The Irish whip. And into the ropes goes Gierolf. Up we go. And down goes Gierolf. Falcon's arrow now by the Alpha. And stepping out here. Yes, there are no rules in this matchup. 2 out of 3 falls, and you can use whatever your hands get on. And here we go. Wolf Tirgaviste in control of the table, but booted him right through. Oh, and missed a cannonball, did Gierolf. Smart tactic there by Wolf Tirgaviste. And now setting him up, brain buster right on the arena floor. A devastating maneuver in its own right, utilizing that maneuver out in no man's land where there is very little protection. Gierolf definitely dazed, and now under the control of Wolf Tirgaviste. Working the ribs once again, Wolf. Well, outlived his control there as a back body drop takes him down. And here we go. Oh! He's got him locked in the lockjaw. Did not put him out, though. And there's the cover, but a very loose cover here by Gierolf. I thought the man was smarter than that. And there we go. Hot shot of the champion. What a main event this is going to prove to be. We're verging on an hour and a half through our show, and this matchup will be proving to be the most intense match we've witnessed here. Not many men can go 2 out of 3, but right now, just opening up the eye of Gierolf is Wolf Tirgavice. There's the cover, 1, 2, and a big kick out by Gierolf. Superman clothesline there by the Wolf. And I'm talking about Gierolf here. Now, Wolf Tirgavice only has the Wolf moniker. And that is strictly that. We have mutants here. We have wolves, vampires, wolf vampires. God damn it, we have it all here in RWO. And now fighting in the stands, and we do not need this to happen here. Right now, Wolf Tirgavice in control. Multiple headbutts. Full Nelson into the Bulldog. Is it enough? There's the cover. The referee racing in. 1, 2, 3. No, he got his shoulder up. Unbelievable. I thought it was over for Gierolf. That would have been the first down in this matchup. Barely getting his shoulder up. And still at the mercy of the ruler of the wasteland. Working his back now. But there's a reversal. And a running in neckbreaker. Jesus. Trying to fight their way back to the ring now. There's those massive headbutts by Wolf Tirgavice. Like I stated earlier, this man is calculating, cunning, and devious all in one. Gierolf taking control back, setting him up. Oh! Pancaked him, but good. False count anyone, and here we go looking for the tap out. That God Slayer-like submission hold, locked in deep. Can Wolf Tirgavice survive? And survive he does. Snapmare taking control back here, but Gierolf swinging wild, tossing him back down to the arena floor. I don't know if this is a smart tactic here by Gierolf. Should have been getting in close, continuing to work the body of the ruler, but taking a much-needed breath here, and a concussion might have taken place, and there's the spear out of nowhere. He was just setting up the champion. We got the cover, 1, 2, and another kick out by the ruler. Wolf Tirgavice showing more heart than I think I've ever seen him show. And I would hate the Foundation to lose. They have been great sponsors of the RWO product. There's a boot right to the hamstring by Wolf Tirgavice, but following through with a clothesline is Gierolf. And now into the ring post, showing absolutely no mercy. And you gotta love that about Gierolf. The man brings a fight each and every time he steps in that ring. Here's a cover, and once again fails to hook the leg. 1, 2, and a big kick out by Wolf Tirgavice. Doing the smart thing now, continuing to work over the champion. Gierolf needs to be relentless, ruthless even. And setting him up now, the Foundation leader. Oh, Impaler DDT. Laying the foundation for another victory. The referee out of position. 1, 2. Oh, so close. Dan, vocalist in the house, how's it going? And here we go. Oh! The champ's all fired up. Wolf Tirgavice unloading. And there's the spine buster. Rolling aside though, Gierolf firing in. Luthez ground and pound. And finally, wounded the champion. We've got blood spilling out all over the place. And another kick up by the champ. Unbelievable matchup we are witnessing. This is our main event, and a massive basement DDT and knocked the challenger out. That is 1 win. And Wolf Gierolf quickly getting some distance from Gierolf. Out of breath, fatigue setting in. That lactic acid coursing through those muscles. We all know how the muscle burn sets in, how much it can slow you down. But keep on working, these men must. Gierolf firing back with a knee strike. And a shot right to the grill. Here we go, European uppercut staggering the challenger. No, definitely not a time for a breather, drum monkey. But right now, these men are not leaving any breathing room for each other. And into the barricade goes the champ. You know, I can do without the continuing hiccups here. Wolf Gierolf looking for that European uppercut once again, but no. Gierolf firing back, and now a forearm strike by the champ. This could be bad juju here. For either one of these men, a lot of danger can take place when you're out in the stands with the fans. Massive headbutt here. Wolf Gierolf opening up that wound even further. Throwing hands like I've never seen the Foundation leader do in the past. Another forearm shot staggering Gierolf. Going back and forth here. The fans loving the action on their feet, watching closely, intensely. Can Gierolf make a comeback? There's a thrust kick. Catching Gierolf right in the abdomen. And there's another headbutt. Definitely see a concussion taking place here in this main event. Overhand shot. Just really working that wound of Gierolf. He wants to see more than blood flow. He wants to see brain matter splattered all over the arena. But Gierolf firing back a massive forearm to the face of the ruler of the wasteland. And there's that back kick once again. Here we go, European uppercut staggers the ruler of the wasteland. Wolf Gierolf, though, battling back with an elbow. There's a headbutt once again coming into play. Firing back, turning Gierolf around, smashing him right in the grill. Here we go, still in control, but no, not for long. Into that shipping crate, and here we go. Oh my goodness, inverted Frankensteiner. And how is Gierolf still on his feet? These men might be trying to catch a breather. I am completely gassed here. Look at the blood-soaked face and the chest of Gierolf. That tells you how bad this match is on the body. When they are given free rein to battle out wherever they please, these men have to fight beyond their limits. And right now, beyond his limit is Gierolf. Utilizing that headbutt as well. Trying to pick up on some of the tactics Wolf Gierolf is using. Chopping away at the back. And now into the barricade. Face first goes Wolf Gierolf. And again trading it in. Gierolf has taken one hell of a massive beatdown. Headbutt after headbutt after headbutt. The barricade being a constant third party in this matchup. And you can see the tenacity of Wolf Gierolf. Takes a shot, comes back in for more, delivers some punishment of his own. This is our main event, and what a thrill ride it has been. We've already had one pinfall. That went to Wolf Gierolf. Now it seems like we're locked in the stands. The referee constantly making his presence felt. Letting these guys know they gotta start trying to get back to the ring. Big forearm strikes here by Gierolf. And into the barricade once again. I am definitely going to have to do something because we will get trapped here for hours. Here we go. And no, I'm not taking over play. I'm just going to get these guys back to ringside. We have had it where these people have battled it out in the stands for hours on end. Here we go. Let's get back to it, folks. And going back out to no man's land, Wolf Tier Gierolf greeting Gierolf. And there it is. The Death Valley driver, and he's going to send a clear message and a big fuck you to the ruler of the wasteland. A quick cover here by Gierolf. Is it enough? We got two, and another kick out by the champ. And there's the cutter straight into the God Slayer. Look, and we're tied up 1-on-1 for one. Gierolf able to turn things around finally. But how much longer can he last? Look at the blood loss on Gierolf alone. Wolf Tier Gierolf showing he doesn't have much left. Throwing wild hands and kicks, not connecting on the challenger. There's the boot. Setting him up, could be. The lung blower powerbomb. A quick cover. One. And only a one. Jawbreaker now by Wolf Tier Gierolf. What a fight this has turned into. How long they fought in the stands, I don't know. And now coming to its final moments, and a big spear in the corner. Setting him up, there it is, the belly to belly. Gierolf knows he's got to go that extra mile. He wants to make sure the foundation has realized who the true power is here in the wasteland and RWO. Breaking out the ladder. And Wolf Tier Gierolf coming in hot. Right cross, staggering, and knocking the ladder out of the hands of Gierolf, setting him up. And there it is, the back suplex. And Wolf Tier Gierolf once again with a power bomb, folded him up. Could we see it? 2, 3, it's over. No, it's only a 2. And there's the tap out. Wolf Tier Gierolf continues his reign. And the foundation continues their sponsorship of RWO. I'm a lucky man there because we all know the Wolves only care about wolves. What an intense matchup. Wish I wouldn't have had to break up the brawl in the stands, but we all know how that can turn out. I do not have the time to sit here and call punch for punch in the stands and not let it go for a couple hours. I don't have that time. But ladies and gentlemen, your reigning ruler of the wasteland, he is Wolf Tier Gierolf. Diana, as well as the Wolf here, continue to reign upon the thrones of the wasteland. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me live. Those that watch the replay, those that are new to the channel, now I've got to go on to my other account and find Irish Fire. Have a great afternoon, folks. I've got a busy one. And have a better tomorrow. For now, the Angry Viking is signing off. I am out of here.